Hi everyone. So last class we finished coloring in your landscapes, your David Hockney inspired landscapes with paint sticks. And today we're going to add detail with acrylic paint pen. And we're going to be adding patterns and maybe going over some things that we weren't able to get to because they were too small with the paint stick. We can get back into those smaller details with the paint pens. And so we have these reference sheets for different types of patterns you might want to try out. And we're going to be just adding some colorful patterns right on top of each section as we go to create some more visual interest and depth and to make it look a little bit more like David Hockney landscapes with all of his beautiful patterns. Remember that we are working on visual space, creating the illusion of depth. So in the bottom part of our landscape, those are larger things that we may see, trees, houses, whatever you chose to do. The road gets larger as it goes towards the bottom of the page, and this is the foreground. So the big things that we see closest to us at the bottom of the page, that's foreground. The middle of our page is the middle ground, and it has the medium-sized houses or trees or whatever you added. And then as the road goes back, it gets smaller. As the trees are farther away and the houses are farther away, they look very small over here on this horizon line in our background. And the same thing might be, we might consider the same kind of ideas when we're adding our patterns on. Like maybe some of your patterns up front are going to be larger patterns that we can see more in detail, and then the ones in the back are going to be smaller or more blurry. So you can think about those things while you're working on your patterns today. We have two different size paint pens to work with. There is this size that is going to get more detail, and this size that is going to get a little bit larger lines for you. So work with what you would like. Take two paint pens at a time and then trade them out as you wish, so that everyone gets a chance to have all the colors that they want to use. So you might even just go through, like you might have patterns that you want to add already yourself, but you might just go through and think like, what do I add? I don't even know. Just pick one of these and add it to each section of your drawing. So I'm going to go ahead and work on my patterns now. If you need to have the paint pen working better, if it starts to feel like it's drying out, you may shake it, but don't overdo this, because sometimes when people shake it too much and they get very excited, then paint splatters, and we do not want that happening. So you'll have a messy mat under your drawing today, and you can kind of just push the paint pen down, shake it a little bit, push it down to get it going again, and then continue drawing. Okay, here we go. Okay, I think I am done adding patterns to all. Oop, I left one pattern. One section without a pattern. Let's just add some stripes in here. And then I think I am done. Okay, so I have patterns in each section of my landscape. I have a foreground, a middle ground, a background. The shapes get smaller as they go. I see some parallel lines converging as they go out towards the horizon line. I have created space with overlapping, and I have lots of bright, beautiful colors, a lot like David Hockney did in his landscapes.